This has to be the earliest we've started in a while. It's not even 7:40 yet. That, yeah, so last week, yeah, put out the fire, possibly sent people into the ocean, got a tour of the house, brought Fleur to the house, decided that you need to do something about the forbidden tea, or the juniper tree roots that have been found in mysterious places. Your ultimate plan is to turn them into alcohol and give them to the Ganomycin theocracy. Now, you're not doing this alone. You, through a great recruitment effort on the part of Miss Olivia, speaking of which, I did not realize until a couple of nights ago that Miss Olivia and Fleur were a level behind the rest of the party, so go ahead, catch the...
Yes, I will.
Through excellent recruiting efforts, you managed to get Ono, Tyros, and Libertas, and on accident, a retired adventuring party. This isn't just any old retired adventuring party, but a party of maxed level adventurers. That, after a couple of days of preparation, you have gathered yourselves on the beach and making sure that you had everything, Shara's favorite food and all. You teleported to the attic of the Bear Brawler, which is where we start the session tonight, as you find yourselves crowding into the tiny dark space that is really only lit up by the teleportation circle. Though, then again, you all have dark vision, so why does it matter that it's really dark in there? So, Order the Swan, the ball is now in your court.
Hmm.
It is a very exciting session we have here, people.
Yes, very. As we're trying to figure out what the hmm. Well, if we're we finished Rune, so I guess we're just trying to load up the ship, or
Now let's head downstairs. Little things.
small things first.
Hey, you'd be surprised by the small things. My cousin's first character had problems with doors. Or at least it was a running gag that he had problems with doors because he described himself as opening and closing a door when he wanted to walk through it.
I mean, that's one way of role playing. Not one I've heard often.
Yeah, I believe it was literally character opens the door, then closes the door. Yeah, opens the door, walks through it, and closes the door. So yes, the little things can be important. I suppose since it's not your first time here, someone is able to find the trap door that leads out of the attic.
Eventually.
Gee, I don't know. You have 3 level 20s with you at the moment and a level 17 rogue. But as you make your way downstairs, you see Libertas talking with, Libertas and 2 individuals at the base of the stairs. When they hear you coming down the stairs, they turn and look in your direction. And one of these individuals is Fleur's grandfather, Adrianus Vanderveen.
Was he supposed to be here?
Oh, lovely. You got the invitation.
Alright.
Well, it's kind of hard to not overhear things when your companions have sending stones. Besides, do you think the 2 of us were just going to let you have all of the fun?
Maybe.
No, don't possibly. Who knows? We are here to gather. We're here to commit so many crimes. Fortunately, you're the cool side of Fleur's family.
I see. Well, you came just the right time. What the heck?
You're not wrong, but that wasn't me.
I can tell. It matches Sterabon's color. You're just in the nick of time. We were just talking about your unusual order. This is a crazy plan that you all have.
Oh yes, this is the craziest thing we have ever done. Absolutely. Nothing before we've ever done has been any crazier at all.
Well, hey, look, it's not like my group's crazy idea, which was to go into the Montes Galacti without winter clothing or weeks of supplies. But you can know my theocracy is a whole nother nut to crack than our escapades in the Calbian Empire.
I mean, you're not wrong, but this is not the first time we've committed. Well, I mean, technically it's not, but fuck it, we're gonna call it that. Regicide.
Probably
No,
not. Regicide.
look, right. Then it was an accidental regicide, and it wasn't even you people. You just happened to be associated with the people that did it.
I think I missed something.
Look, I mean, I'm not Daehoon. I'm not gonna get uppity if I don't get the final blow.
Hmm?
And
Beans?
Dahan joins in, equally confused as I am. Wonderful.
What?
Say anything?
Our plan here consists of trying to sneak and poison.
Poison's for wimps. Unless it's on a sword.
How we didn't even actually say the plan to everyone. There's a non-zero chance that it's just going to end up with, the head temple exploding.
That would be...
Exploding, that's what you're heading for?
I like that idea.
I know, I'm sorry. I watched someone in this room, not naming names, cast fucking Meteor Swarm. She says, kind of slyly looking over to Ariana.
Adrianus.
Yeah.
I mean, meteors are just stars falling, right?
No.
Oh.
No. Honestly, though, it would be more impressive if he crashed a star into a stadium. Or she, equal opportunity.
Sure. Right. Okay, you were talking about regicide.
No, I'm using that for ease. So remember what War said about the juniper tree tea?
Oh yeah, the stuff that kills you?
Yeah, and there's also a massive beacon to the cult that wants to kill us.
Yeah, okay.
So we're gonna give it to the Ganomycians, right? Best case scenario, they don't drink it, and it attracts the cult of the fallen. And then they murder each other. Worst case, they do drink it, and then they die.
Okay. Quick question. Why does it stop working after it's been drunk?
Honestly, who knows? It might still attract them.
Perfect. Then they can stab dead bodies. Okay, I like this plan.
Some of us have other business that we are going to be doing.
Yes, but most of us are here under the pretense of committing crimes.
It's not a crime if you don't get caught. So let's not commit any crimes.
Okay, that's not how the law works, but I like your attitude.
Thanks, I've learned from you. Sorry, I was taking a bite of food.
You ought to bring that old Ganomycin priest with you. Or, well, with us, since I'm going with you.
Oh yeah, we should ask him if he wants to stick it to the man. We left him in Damon's closet, didn't we?
No, I gave him a room.
Okay, well, we left him in Daehoon's closet. I mean, we as in Sturbon and myself.
Hold on just a moment while I go get him. I've set aside the kegs that you requested in the kitchen.
Ah, sweet. I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna go in there unsupervised. Don't worry.
After a few minutes, the Libertas will return, as will the man who kept Daehoon in a basement.
Okay, that's not... Phrasing's off there.
Oh, wait. Hey, Libertos, do you know where Breakfast 2 went? I just sort of left him here.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I made a second breakfast, remember? Or was it second lunch? Point stands, there's a horrifying food monster in your rafters.
I don't have the time to deal with this now.
I was going to try and, lure him out, use him as, a decoy if needs be. But you know what? If we come back and your store is quite literally walking away, that's a you problem. I have an island now.
Well, let's
Speaking of which,
just
how do you
take
feel
your
about
things.
franchising?
How do I feel about what?
Franchising.
I'm quite fine with this mom and pop thing.
Okay, well, if you want to open up a second store half a world away, speak to the dragon in my head, I guess. Technically, he's the leader.
Right.
Anyway.
Let's just get your merchandise and bring it over to your ship. Do you happen to know where it is?
Did Tegan not show up?
All I got was a forwarded message that said they have just arrived in harbor.
Okay, well then, that's better than nothing, I guess. I'm not my sister, but I can always try the fucking boat sense, if you prefer, but no, I don't know. Do you think I keep track of these things?
I would hope so.
Yeah, except last time that I saw them, they were in the middle of the ocean. So were we. And then Fleur started drowning.
Wait,
I can grow gills.
what were you doing in the middle of the ocean?
Oh, fun things regarding a horrifying kraken warlock who has a kraken for a patron and an aboleth. Normal Sunday night bullshit.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead, use your quote-unquote boat sense, Miss Olivia.
Is it Bloom's investigation? Nope, nothing. Sorry, I'm gonna just call Tegan.
Liv, you have the map upside down again.
What do you mean?
Also,
See, no, that's clearly the celestial firmament, and then over there is. Oh wait, no, that's the house we burned down.
Liv,
That's the other house we burned down.
Liv, why do you keep looking over your shoulder?
Don't worry about it. Oh wait, hold up. Hey, you have a sending stone, right, Servon?
Yes.
Cool. You want to call Tegan? I just realized something. Now that I brought the celestial firmament. She says, texting her aunt, "Yo, about to commit crimes. You win? Yes. Y/N."
No. Already doing
lovely.
crime elsewhere.
Understandable. Hopefully, I don't see you in the act. Okay, well, that covers that. Why the fuck didn't she call Tegan, Sturbon?
I guess he was calling while you were doing that. Or just straight up sending a message if you can with a sending stone. Just where are you?
Alright. We are on the southern bit of the city. Not quite all the way to the river, since that's mostly where the military is, but in that general direction.
Alright. I guess he'll broadcast those coordinates. Southern side of city next to the river.
Ah, lovely. You'd think it'd be easier to, move about the city with the giant Daehun in the harbor.
Yeah. The giant Daehun with a nice set of shades.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
And a fake mustache.
Cerbon successfully leads you over towards the Steel Swan, where you see a particular kobold giving some orders to a couple members of the crew regarding some crates that he's having brought on board. This particular kobold being someone that at least Daehun and Cerbon saw not but 3 days ago, I believe.
Something like that. Yes, 3 or 4, depending on the wait time. You said we had to wait for him to show up here.
Okay.
Miss Olivia, you haven't seen him since you teleported to initially to Grumice, but then they're realizing all the terrible stuff that was not there. Yeah, teleported to a different sea, and that was the last you saw of him.
Liv just points at him like the fucking Spider-Man meme.
He returns the point to complete the meme.
Lovely.
Hey, long
Wonderful.
time no see.
Yeah, apologies about that. Got spooked. Thought I saw it. She visibly shudders.
Well, I'm quite surprised that you would. Is that your wife? With the both of you are coming out of retirement for this?
Is this directed at us or the geriatrics?
It is directed at the Order of the Swan. Or more particularly, Miss Olivia.
Hey, I have a bone to fucking pick with them. She has fairy business.
I see. Well, I hope you don't mind, but I brought some of my own gifts to the Theocracy.
Ah, sweet.
Well, maybe not gifts to the Theocracy, but more of the Ganomycin branch of my little organization.
Unrelated, please tell me you actually stole one of those nuclear bombs before Daehun blew them all up.
Well, considering they were in a different room to where we all were, I unfortunately had to leave them behind.
Damn, that's sad. I was going to invite you to a firework party.
And you
You
brought a
see-
bunch of old people, I see.
I mean, they're capable, except for that one. She points back to the changeling, but he had to come along too. It's, apparently considered immoral to leave the elderly without his nurse.
Who's his nurse?
She is going to leave that up in the air.
Oh, hey,
She's-
you just can't tell me that and leave me hanging.
She is tossing the golden apple of Eris and letting the ensuing Trojan War happen.
Tegan will come up to all of you and say, all right, so, I'll let the crew get those for you. So, where is it that we're heading? I may have heard, but I don't quite remember.
Straight to the capital of the Ganamycin theocracy.
That might be a problem.
What's it? What's the issue there?
I mean,
The
other than the hostile isolationist nation bit,
the
Oh,
capital
there's
is non-coastal.
that's not the first. Well, this isn't the first time we've had to park in the woods. She turns and looks at Turku. We really got to get a cloaking device for this ship.
And there's the other problem, is that they are heavily populated cities.
Park next to the capital before.
Not of Ganamycia. The other theocracy. Technically, no, but also yes. Truth complicated.
Well, by my understanding, the Ganamycin theocracy has two of the largest cities by population in the entire region.
Real damn shame that we don't. She turns and looks to Turku again. Real damn shame we didn't get one of those nuclear devices.
Population of 19,000 in Evenor itself.
Well, then, I mean, we could always go down to fucking Wildmire, get the poor horse and our cart that we own. By own, I mean beat up the guy who previously owned it. And by us beating up the guy who previously owned it, I mean Daehun beating up the guy who previously owned it. Thank you, Daehun.
Yep, happy to help.
I suppose that's technically an option.
I mean,
though this is a rather large group for just a single horse.
you're correct. Yo, Adrian, buddy.
Yes.
You have a whole fucking trading caravan. Think we could borrow some of their horses and carts?
I don't own a caravan, I own a company.
I mean-
difference.
By definition, you have to own caravans in that company. Seeing as, unfortunately, the river system on this continent is fucking shit.
Well, Rutra. Yes, taken. you're good with maps. What do you know about the Ganomycin theocracy and its capital? That seems like rather basic information, but large city for this part of the world. It's up the Gumun River from Froth. It's the largest city in the theocracy.
Hey, yeah, I forgot about that. How the fuck don't we just take that river?
Well, it's a closely watched river, so we can't just sail in it, even though we probably could.
I mean, we empirically could. Never mind the fact that enough of us here are good enough at bullshitting people. We can probably do it regardless. Never mind the fact that we have one of the most respected trading companies in the planet with us. Never mind the ship fucking flying. If we just go in during the busiest part of the day, they quite literally cannot check all of us.
I'll trust you on this. Oh, I would express caution.
I mean, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. But you've been with us long enough. How fucking often have you expected us to actually, express caution?
You in particular, not at all. I haven't expected that since we met.
Look, I mean, Flo's the voice of reason out of the Order of the Swan, and she's busy doing something else. Yes, I'm not including you in that, Sturbon. You helped me make kombucha and the fucking Fire Ganassi arm.
So, should I set course for Froth, then?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Alright. My calculations, it'll take us 4 days.
Cool.
Well,
Cool. She turns and whispers to Libertas, "We're gonna need to take away Dehud's flame tongue. Last time he got bored, he set a forest on fire."
Lovely.
He's in the corner flicking it on and off.
That's yes, everything gets set in order, and you leave port once again. This time for a country which you have not been to.
Yay.
Except for the one who was raised there, and the one whose defining moment in their adulthood was there.
I mean, sure.
I point you to the fact that, especially Liv, who was in the capital city.
Yes, you have 4 days, and where the tokens are more or less where people are, if you so wish to talk with them. Except for the tokens that I just moved out of the way, which are all the artificers. Alright, so Daehun goes to his room.
Yep. Look, you remember he has a conversation to finish. Couple, actually.
Conversation with whom?
Yeah. Sure. He's just going to be in there if anybody needs it.
Of a particular note, at least for those of you that are on deck, Libertas has pulled Tyros aside and is currently having a talk with him. Adrianus's little party, which now outnumber you, they're kind of huddled together in this spot. Silvar is having a talk with Chomper. Turku's below deck, getting cargo situated, while overseeing it. And the ship's two cooks appear to be having a intense discussion.
So, all I'm saying, right, is that I still have an abundance of the fear crystals. I can just poison the water supply.
Don't
I
target
know
the citizenry.
There are no, in a sense. Not anymore.
What makes you say that?
Any one of them could have stood up and said, no, this is wrong, but they don't. So, she pulls out one of the fear crystals.
Liv, I think...
Pandemonium in the streets.
I believed that you had been to the theocracy once. I'm not sure anymore, because from what I've heard about theocracy, no one can stand up.
Oh, that's bullshit. There's always a choice.
I've heard that political dissonance gets put in. What is the gulag?
Oh yeah, no, that's absolutely something that happens regularly. For no apparent reason. Actually, they rule through fear. It's a very common strategy. It's also why I kind of regret giving Dehun Machiavelli. But the point stands. The minute you no longer have a choice is the minute you're 6 feet under. This isn't hell. Wait, sir, what have you been to hell? Would you know?
Perhaps.
Okay. I mean, I suppose different layers of hell, so... Hell's a big place. We probably wouldn't have run on each other anyways.
No.
Do you want to go see the fire pits after this?
Not unless I have a good reason to, I guess. Or
Soul-burned marshmallows.
there's that. I was talking more of a tan,
Yeah, it's not really tanning there in Fortress. But there are a lot of casinos. You want to fucking gamble. A lot of casinos, actually. Like, half of a block I saw once was a casino. It's frankly... So you know the city of Las Vegas? Yeah, that was the inspiration for Las Vegas. She stands on her tiptoes and looks over Servon's shoulder and goes, I know all of you you old people over there know about Las Vegas. 2 of you in particular.
Joy kind of winces when you say that. Turns her head away from you.
Point there being, Oh, there's also, the screaming, the screams of the damned. She turns and looks at Fur. Very lovely this time of year. Actually, despite everything, I still kind of own the summer home. I still kind of, partially own a summer home down there. You remember the big horrifying devil that was at our wedding?
Yes.
Yeah, he and I went on a
devil.
summer home down in the fifth layer fell. I'd have to call and make sure that he doesn't have the kids there, but he literally is also part of corporate hell. Anyways, how do you feel about crawling to a sewer, Sturbon? Great, because she pulls out a few old hand-drawn maps. I mapped out the sewer system. If you place bombs here, here, and here, you can kind of just collapse a good chunk of the city. Now, you'd think I came up with that myself. No, it goes back to the fact that there's a horrifying autocracy there. Yes, oh no, I know, I said the magic word.
Take the map from you and examine it before giving it back.
Actually, there probably already are bombs, as she points to 3 separate places, here, here, and here, just in case they want to take out the residential quarter.
Wait, why do you want to take out the residential quarter?
I didn't say I wanna, I said they wanna. And the answer is blood sacrifice, that's why.
Oh, hey. Speaking of blood sacrifice, do we have any chickens on board? Live chicken.
Why?
Does it matter?
I don't think so.
Okay. Do we?
No, I'm pretty sure we don't.
Chicken? Wait, sorry. Sturbon, can you make me a chicken?
Do you think Sturlon's going to make an animal just so he can slit its throat?
Yes.
You severely misunderstand Sturbon.
And besides, you also burned down a massive part of the forest.
Oh yeah, he's also currently not too happy with
you.
you.
Were upset.
What do you,
not just that.
Why do you think he tsunami'd you?
He did?
Yeah, you got caught in the... Oh, dear God, did you get a concussion?
What?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Well, I mean, if it's your hand, all of them.
No, it's just one. It's the middle.
Yeah, sure. You think that. Okay. Well, if there's no chickens on board, yeah. Talk to you guys later.
Wait, Dayhoon. What's your
What?
actual name?
Makar.
Okay, cool. Who is currently Princess of Shimver?
Why in the world would I need to know that?
Okay, yeah, no, that's a pretty Dayhoon answer. I'm still not convinced you aren't concussed, but it might also be the fact that you got dropped on your head as a child.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I dropped myself on my head as a child.
What the hell do you do? Okay, never mind.
I don't know. I was flying.
Do you want the answer to that question?
Yeah, okay.
No.
Well, I'm gonna go back to my room. Tell me if any chickens fall out of the sky. See ya.
Right? I'm pretty sure that has to do with the fucking Hexblade, but I don't think even the Hexblade wants chicken blood. It's either that or he's doing the really stupid thing of trying to get repossessed by a demon.
Look, there's a lot of blood in this guy's existence. You can pick any of the possibilities, and it's probably that.
She she's just turning back to like Starbutter or like either way, probably not a good thing. Let's not make him any chickens.
No.
Uh as an aside, while we're here about talking about making animals, cave bears.
Liv, I'm pretty sure he's already answered that, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
I am very persuasive.
And this is Stervon.
I am the youngest of three sisters. I can wear him down.
Fleur turns to talk with Onal.
I'm not hearing a no this time, Sturbon. You know what?
You're not hearing a yes.
All right, well, we're here. How do you feel about making a Jurassic Park? You ever see that movie, Jurassic Park? She says, leaning up against one of the, like, presumably, like, railings for the stairs. Point
Why?
there being, do you think you can start, I don't know, producing dinosaurs?
I thought I already have been.
Have you been? Oh your gosh. I was going to say
There's
we should
been a-
wait until we set up at least some containment pens. Is there just like a fucking Allosaurus out in the middle of the woods in McHale?
There's a few dinosaurs. Good luck.
That's not a problem for me. It's a problem for other people.
I don't think you have to worry too much. They're just a little,
Starbuck, what fucking dinosaurs did you make? I swear to God, if you say anything along the lines of pigeons, I am going to throw you overboard.
You're not wrong, but not right.
Just because you're correct about about those being dinosaurs does not mean that's what I meant, and you fucking know it.
What was the dinosaur I made?
Yeah, there's a Gallimimus in the bottom of the ship.
It's the Gallimimus and the one.
Yeah, live.
And the
Oh
other
right,
one that,
yes. Audrey has a Microraptor. Liv doesn't know that.
Microraptor. For whatever reason, I was thinking Archaeopteryx for whatever reason.
I think you were trying to make an Archaeopteryx and accidentally produced a Microraptor.
Yeah, there we go. So, getting carried. I made a Microraptor and a Gallimimus.
Yeah. Luckily, Dayton didn't remember the fact that there's a dinosaur in the bridge.
Or
Or a couple
rabbits.
rabbits.
Because we go rabbit fishing.
I'm pretty sure there's also some fish in there. Honestly, like, arson aside, we just put a bunch of animals down in the hole, and that's probably a time bomb just waiting to blow up.
Eventually.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is that there's no, large carnivores on the island that you created, at least. It is a tropical, subtropical island, and those do have a habit of having dinosaurs.
Oh joy. I'm sure
yeah.
this will not have unforeseen consequences.
Oh yes, have you ever been to a horrifying island named Schultz?
What? Oh! No. I'm afraid not.
There's a tomb of the 9 gods there. Actually, wait.
Sounds fun.
She holds her hand up to her ear like she's talking to a calm piece. Wait, Mikhail, there's not a tomb of the 9 gods on the island, right?
No.
No nearby islands?
No.
Did we look for the name of a Sirak come by? Just need to ask.
No.
Okay, good. Okay, fortunately we haven't set up horrifyingly near to one of the Sirak's tombs. Oh, I should probably explain who a Sirak is to you. You too, Fleur. So, what do you know about liches?
They're necromancers?
Yeah. Do you know how they maintain their undeath?
No, but I don't think that it is good.
They violently eat the souls of people and funnel them into this thing called the phylactery. So even if you destroy their body, they don't die for good unless you destroy their phylactery. Speaking of which, what we say here can never be brought up to Daehun.
You'll follow the path of the other one.
He honestly might try and become a lich if he explained what a lich is to him.
Excuse me, ma'am?
Yes, hello, Tobin Fire Emblem. What do you need?
I may have been off of my calculations. It will take us a week and a day to get to Frost. He's much further than I expected.
Hey, Libertas?
Yes?
You and Tyros are strong enough. Can you go take Daehun's the Flame Tongue away from him?
I don't think that, I highly doubt that the ship going on fire will be a problem. If not, we have powerful mages on board.
This is Daehun we're talking about. Do you want to risk it?
I should probably go inform the captain of this as well.
Anyways, where was I? Oh yes, liches, right. So yeah, they violently eat souls and turn them into their phylacteries. Now, can you guess what happens if they stop doing that?
What do you want?
I may have been off of my calculations, Captain. It will take us twice as long as I initially thought.
Oh. Okay.
Also, Miss Livia is telling a couple of the guests to take away your flame tongue.
All right, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, if you see any chickens, just yeah.
Okay.
Also, don't fail me again, or you're going over the set. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, he's gone.
You're saying about liches?
When they stop eating souls.
No, I don't know.
Well, usually they go batshit insane and start deteriorating, which is arguably even worse of a thing. Here, uh, she rummages around and finds one of the invisible foxes and picks it up and goes, "Hey, yo, Himiko, this you?
Yes.
Cool. You're a wizard, right?"
No.
Okay, well, you're knowledgeable. How do you feel about making an archmage go clinically insane?
Depends on which one, but I would generally think that's not a wise decision.
Cool. How about one who is a skilled necromancer and through any sort of salvation to the wayside to become a lich?
That sounds dumb.
Cool. Alright, so yeah, you can starve a lich out, don't do it. But some of them, create what are known as soul gems. She looks over at Sturbot. No, not those soul gems. Different type of soul gem. You'd think there's more creativity in naming things in the multiverse, but there's not. Point there in being is, she says, well, like, letting Kimiko get onto her shoulder since she's currently manhandling the fox. If they do this, and then willingly stop eating stop eating souls. So they don't go insane, but their body deteriorates and becomes something known as a demi-lich. And they are arguably worse, because at that point they've given up their physical body and are just good at magic. Really good at magic. Horrifyingly good at magic. Like akin to lesser divinity. There's a couple of notable, like, very powerful liches who are like that. Notably Vecna, the god of secrets. He's a lich. Nasty motherfucker. That's another one of those. He could have become a god. He chose not to. But he travels the multiverse. Yay! Point there being there's probably a tomb with the 9 gods on this planet. No, we do not want to go there. Like, remember that horrifying amphibious creature we saw in the bottom of the ocean? Fur?
Yes.
Cool. Hey, 1 second. She opens up her book of shadows and will text Charco. Hey, buddy, do you have a picture of Whimsy?
Who?
The aboleth that Asirak kept in Cholt. You seem like the type of person to have raided the Tomb of the 9 Gods.
Not on this world.
You gotta. She's texting him. You gotta go for that multiversal cloud storage.
All I said was not on this world. That doesn't mean I don't have all of my data.
Cole, could you send me a picture of him?
He sent a picture of an aboleth.
Cool. She will show it to Fleur and Sturvon. He has one of these in one of his basements.
Fun.
Yeah. Remember why I was really insistent on it not touching you, Fleur?
I remember both you and Turku saying, "Don't let it touch you, or touch me."
Yeah. Don't let it touch you, Sturbon.
Noted.
She flips the book closed. Goes. Point there being, fortunately, not on Mikhail, let alone near any of the notable McDonald's that I plan on building on the island. Why, yes, Mick, they are spelled M-Y-K, Donalds. Thank you for asking.
I wasn't going to ask.
She looks genuinely proud of herself for coming up with this pun.
You're just practicing for when you'll fit the job in a number of months, correct?
Oh, I legitimately plan on building these now. I'm nothing if not committed to my puns, and also copyright infringement.
Well, you know, a company like that, they're bound to cross dimensions just to sue you.
Fortunately, there's no copyright aisles on Mikhail. Or laws on Mikhail.
Yeah, but they're bound to bring you to McConus.
Just legally say no. What are the Modrons gonna do? They can't take you there if you say no. They legally can't.
I hear coming from this group over here. And yeah, this will probably be the last job that we do as adventurers, at least all of 5 of us together. As unless another inevitable shows up. That thing hurt like a bitch.
Okay, well, that's dramatic irony. The point being is that they're not going to send an inevitable after us. Okay, there's a non-zero chance they would send an inevitable after us. We just throw Daehoon in front of the inevitable.
You realize those things always hit.
And?
Well, it'll probably make quick work of Daehoon before moving on to the rest of us.
Long enough for me to call in a favor I have with the Slode.
And so an argument continues between Miss Livia and the dragon in her head for all the rest of the day.
Point there and being Sturbon. Do you ever want to go to this ever-shifting chaos?
Why?
You know, because that's the one place the inevitables won't go. Hey, Fleur, how do you want to meet Susanoo no Makoto?
Don't have any particular desire.
Okay, but between that and a horrifying robot from Mechanus...
I don't know.
How about Indra?
Who?
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't know who the Deva are. Hey, Sturwan, do you want to meet the God of Fire?
Why?
Because he also set up shop in the ever-shifting chaos.
Just so he doesn't have to deal with all the other chaos?
I don't know. Technically speaking, it's one of his jobs to help Lord Shiva destroy the world.
So why would we want to meet him if he wants to destroy the...
I mean, it's a job.
world?
You have to do it. Destruction begets creation. Look,
Half a week
hey,
passes. Just so that we can move on.
Okay.
yes, a week of bullying a changeling.
A week
Unfortunately.
of maybe trying to convince Servon to either make cave bears or chickens.
Chickens. He only asks once
To
more.
which he agrees to neither.
Oh,
How about a Velociraptor pass?
You don't know, I might have already created that.
Horrifying. I mean, again, for everyone else, not me. In a really fucked up sense of the word, I am, for 1 minute a day, the apex predator on the island.
During one day during your week-long travel, a event occurs that catches pretty much everyone that's on deck's attention. So Joy and Chun-Yin are just walking, doing whatever it is they're doing, when one bumps into the other. Insults start flying before there is a brawl on deck. However, it becomes quickly apparent that this is more of a way to stave off boredom and a means of entertaining the crew than an actual mean-spirited bout. They are pretty evenly matched. Eventually, the fight comes to a entertaining end, where the both of them have their blades at each other's throats. For giving a fencing salute, and inviting anyone else who wants to have a fun fight to have a go at it.
Wow, that ended strangely homoerotically.
Daemon was pulling out his sword, but now sheathes it and just kind of sits back.
This event gets pretty much runs for the rest of the day. In fact, the crew clean out the lifeboats from here so that there is more room for fights to occur. But the next bout is between the two rogues on the ship.
Hey, oh no, don't lose to that old man. But also, don't go too hard. His knees aren't what they used to be.
So, how many of you have seen... I already forgot what the title of that movie was. What's the Spider-Man movie that comes after Homecoming?
No Way Home?
No Way Home? No, Far From Home. Far From Home was the one that came after Homecoming.
Italy.
The one where Tobey Maguire and Andrew Griffin.
Oh, well, that one's No Way. Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Yeah, that's No Way Home.
And so you know the scene where the two of them meet, or at least first see each other. So that is essentially the opening to this fight. Both are, well, especially for Volt, very acrobatic. It doesn't appear that he has, or his age has affected him much. But, spell, or mostly cantrips, go back between the two of them. Though Volt does, at a couple points, shoot out lightning from his gauntlets. It appears to be a close fight. However, the level 20 adventurer does have more skill than the level 17 one. And so, Ono gets knocked to the ground and pinned.
That doesn't prove anything. You used an Iron Man suit.
Yeah. Oh well.
Lo just says, actively knowing he's more skilled than Ono, but giving shit to Spark nonetheless.
And he flips you off as he goes off. Let's see, who would be next? Probably a fight that a lot of people are looking forward to would be the fight between Elrahil and Sylvar. Now, they, of course, both go easy on each other since both of their methods are somewhat destructive. But it is very reminiscent of the Yoda versus Palpatine fight. Though less acrobatics on Sylvar's part, since he is not Yoda. But he also does end up losing to the bigger man. Literally.
Sylvar, you could have used the old pocket sand technique. I'm disappointed in you.
But when he wins, the crew do applaud and cheer. And Elrahil doesn't go back to what he's doing. He's like, does anybody else want to have a go? And you hear a voice from the crowd that is pretty much gathered along the peripheries, like around there. Miss Livy, you immediately pick this out as Fleur's voice, but she comes stepping out of the crowd with a glaive. Well, with a naginata, which is pretty much a glaive. If you don't mind, Overhill, I like a chance. Let's try not to actually hit each other. And so she steps up to the plate, more or less. All of you, presumably, would think that Fleur's she's going to get beaten pretty badly, unless Elrahil lets her win. Because Fleur's not strong. And where did she get a glaive from. But it isn't until the fight starts that you realize that she is surprisingly skilled with the glaive. Actually, takes pretty much all of you back. Even Elrahil is caught off guard.
Darn it, she multi-class.
It's called a weapon master feat.
Oh no! Even worse. Alright, cool.
Again, the bigger man eventually comes up on top. And the fight comes to an end with his great sword, like, right against her neck. I gotta say, Miss Kamiya, you really surprised me out there. Well, it's strangely been an honor. They shake hands, and Fleur returns to the crowd. But if any of you want to participate...
What, you don't want to, fight someone?
I do. I really, really do.
Don't play up the shit. You can fight someone.
Finally, yes! Alright, he's gonna stand up, pull out his shield, pull out his sword, flick it on. Okay. Let's do this.
Maybe no fire. There is
fire.
Alcohol aboard.
We're having a fire. You unleashed this beast. You can't put it back in its cage now.
Alright, do you have any particular person you want to challenge?
I'm going to commit a war crime.
Come on. Alright, who wants to fight me? Aside from Libertas.
Hey, look, I think we are at the point where we could have a fair fight.
Anybody? Nobody wants to fight me.
If no one else, then I don't mind going for a third round.
Wow.
He's going to turn off his sword and kind of slump.
Maybe you're just not... I'm surprised.
I'm very surprised. I mean, you guys, this is your one chance to beat up the boss. All right, one chance to get all your grievances out. All right, and I'm only fighting one person. So
I'll fight.
Nothing.
Tyros says.
Sorry, let me move my token.
I'll fight you. This looks like fun.
All right. I guess that's it. Well, thanks, Liv.
I was going to ask you. You are the type of person to like to fight people.
Yeah, I do.
But no one else is willing to do it.
It's all right. I'll be in my cabin.
Yeah. Did my
storm off?
No one really? No one?
Did my mic cut out?
Hey, does a 27 hit you, Daehoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, you feel an eldritch blast crack into your back.
All
Happy?
Right. Yeah.
What the heck?
That's all right. Can I at least try to shoot you back?
Okay, what the heck?
Dungeon Master, you having problems, or was that Sterban?
That was me, because I had two people that said they would be willing to fight you.
Oh, let's rewind time.
And yeah, it wasn't until acting like I I wasn't saying anything. That I checked Discord and my thing wasn't lighting up.
Oh. All right, so Daehoon is currently standing defiantly with his sword on. Anybody at all?
All right, so the first person that said they would fight you would be Elrhil. I mean, if no one else, I don't mind going for a third round.
Oh, okay. I don't know how to do a duel, so have at the. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this, he said as he begins stretching his muscles. You want to use class-given abilities, or we're just going to whack each other with swords?
How about just for the sake of this, we're going to have to keep it down to just swords. If we get attacked randomly, I want to have the ability to, attack the attacker.
All right.
Okay. Just swords.
All right, he brings his great sword into a fighting stance.
Daehoon will also stance up.
All right, let's roll for some initiative.
Oh boy.
All right, David, you're up first. And Miss Olivia, what is this?
I am currently writing spells because I'm leveling up in the background. Don't worry about it.
Well, Daehoon, you are up first.
Well, I can only use my sword, so I'll just go up and hit him in the face twice. And where's my sword?
All right, let me just...
And then we also have to add... I don't know why I haven't been using my 2d6.
This is... Elrahil, okay.
I'm guessing I only hit once, so there's my 2d6 fire damage.
Oh,
wait, sorry. No, that's next to the... It is there, it's just not mentioned. I'm going to update that real quick.
Well, you are correct in that the 21, or that the 24 is the only hit.
Okay.
So that is 8 plus 7, so 15 damage.
Cool. Yeah, and I've updated it so it actually shows fire.
You should...
sorry.
Yeah. You should not have fire resistance, am I correct in that? Where would that even be? You're an ASMR. Pretty sure you only have Radiance. Radiant or Necrotic.
It's actually, just Radiant and Necrotic.
And he's the wrong type of barbarian to have the other resistances.
The fuck you resistances, yes. Well, actually, I think it does still apply to slashing, piercing, and bludgeoning, but only if he's raging.
Which he is not, because of the rules.
Nope and nope. Alright, Daehoon's gonna, I guess, dance over this direction and try again.
Right.
2 misses. Swing, swing. Damn it, you're fast.
Well, he is a barbarian, so he also gets AC, his constitution added to his AC. Oh boy.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let you go on me that easily. He brings his sword against you.
Alright then, fine. 20.
If I had not leveled him up to level 12 and increased his constitution, that would have been a hit.
All right.
So, you swing your sword a second time, and it does cut into him, but it doesn't look like it hurts him.
Okay.
And it should be pointed out, non-lethal damage. Or as close to non-lethal as you can get.
Right. Yes, on 1.
Only 1? Wow, your AC is higher than I thought.
Yep, it's up there.
Okay.
Darn.
Let's see, that's 21 damage.
All right. Gonna move over to the side. That was not working for me.
Well, you can certainly hit hard.
Thanks. You too. How far are we going?
That's an excellent question.
I mean, we still have a day or two, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's go until we drop. At least one of us. I can bring, well, there's plenty of healers on the ship. Haha, you're not getting me that. Not that easy. All right. Have at ye. I will not say that again. That was not helpful. It sucks.
Liv just whispered to Sturban. So we're both in agreement. We're not healing Dayhun if he loses, right?
Why can't I hit you? All right, I'm going to stop talking. That didn't work. Playful banter's not my thing.
But apparently it's mine. Does the 23 hit?
Yeah. Because not on the tap. Still need that. All right. Finally.
Yep, that's a hit.
Let's go.
Those are both hits.
Ha! If I concentrate, I'm all right.
And how lucky that is easy to calculate.
Oh, yeah.
Continuing this dance.
Just don't get too close to the edge. Clangs off of his shield. And completely misses. All right. Hey, I'm getting better at this. Okay, I take that back. Darn it. You're just too fast. It's your hair, it gets in the way.
So you're saying is I should let it down and flow more.
No. He does have a free action to do that, though.
And technically he only needs to hold one hand on the sword, as long as he's not attacking with it.
Yeah.
So, free action to let his flowing hair down.
No! Looks like it got in your eyes. Oh! Ow. Okay. All right. Dayhun, hit his knee or something, because at this point he's there. He's getting there. Okay. All right. Fine. One last attack. Damn it. Ha! Ha ha ha.
Another easy one to do math for.
All right, I gotta ask, how is he looking?
That's what I'm taking a look at right now. Let's see. Basically, he looks winded. Incredibly winded. He's at half health.
Half? All right.
Half health.
Got it.
You know,
All right,
barbarians.
just roll damage.
Oh, just
Yeah. And I don't think he can roll. Yep, go. All right, so one of these hits, like it slashes his legs out from under him. The last one right down on his head, and he goes over.
All right. As soon as you go down, I'm pretty sure Asmar have things for healing. Yeah, I just closed my D&D Beyond app for some reason. No, not that one. Definitely not that. Yes. So, as soon as you go down, he puts the sword down, puts one hand on you, and you get 12 hit points back.
Awesome. Oh, just a minute.
Once for long rest as an action, you touch a creature and restore 12 hit points.
All right. As soon as Dehun wakes up, face floor on the ship, he's going to raise a hand up, stand up, and then hold out his hand for a handshake.
That was a good fight, man. Hey.
Yeah, right. I barely scratched you.
I'm going to be feeling this tomorrow. Oh, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'm going to be feeling it right now. Oh.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, man, my eyes are feeling weird. That was a good fight, though. Man, barbarians. I really should have been that instead of this thing. Yeah, good fight. He's going to pick up his sword and his shield, sheath him, and put him away. All right. There you are. The boss can be defeated.
I mean, of course you can.
I know, it's so amazing. All right,
Crazy.
I have to go lie down.
Anyways.
He's going to stumble to his cabin.
Hey, no. You're not Dehun.
Of course I'm not.
Turn around. Yeah, so I actually will care about you. She says, holding her hand out and tapping him on the chest with the there. That's 17 points of healing.
Thanks, ma'am.
Of course. Besides, she says, turning around and more so just like flying back over. You can do it and not try and drag Dehun in the chat bar. I'm just flying back over to Servot. Besides, now given the legal opportunity, I have to kick your ass.
What?
Of course.
Why?
After all, why do you think?
What, because I beat up your coworker?
No, because you beat up my wife.
Oh. Yeah, I was about to say, like, where did she learn how to fight like that?
I would have blamed my sister, but that's not her fighting style. Though, honestly, if you're fighting my sister, there's a good chance she would have launched you overboard.
Hey, look. She's the one that
Not.
came and challenged me.
Oh, no, it's fine. Nothing between you and me, it's the dragon in my head.
Perhaps I should reconsider opening that restaurant with Hope on the island.
I mean, if I do it, you don't run the risk of having your throat torn out. I'm not in the business of murdering my employees.
Not, eh?
Being said, get some ice. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this fair at least.
What are you going to have around?
I mean, how broken are your ribs?
Talk back in an hour, see how I feel.
Sounds lovely. I'll be right here. She says, pulling out a cigarette and smoking right in front of Starvon.
Hold on. So, 7 plus 10 plus 10. There's no limit to how many hit dice you can use, correct?
Technically, no.
That should be down to 8. 13. One more. 9. There we go. All right, so after an hour break, it looks like he's doing much better after using how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hit dice.
Oh, good. Look, I mean, if I lose, then that's a different problem, but if I win and you weren't actually, in fighting condition, then the dragon won't shut up.
Daehyun has also emerged from his cabin at this point.
You would think I would be the prideful one out of the two of us, she says, actually taking off. But here we are. So, I suppose ground rules, if we're not using actual class abilities, let's see here, then that just means what?
Well, that was just something I was asking. That was just something I was asking Daehun, and he's the one that shows no class abilities.
Well, Here's the reason I ask, because you know how I fight, and
yeah, you fight dirty.
Well, I also was going to say I can use cantrips, but I'm not going. I can handicap myself in not using leveled spells. I'm not going to handicap myself in cantrips. I'm not skilled enough with, she holds out one of her hands and sort of fucking Sabretooth from the League of Mutants, having draconic claws come out. Those are sharper than I gave them credit for. Good one, Mikhail.
Oh.
Oh, wait, no, that's why he wanted them sharp.
Well.
Point there being, I know you can fly, so.
Does he have that transformation? Ah, yes, he does.
You don't rage, and I won't cast Blight on you. How about that?
Fine by me.
Lovely.
All right. Initiative.
If it rolls, will it roll? It's a great question for chat. Thank you.
Answer no.
Yes, the answer is, of course, no. It's always been no.
All right, then. Miss Sylvia,
Dice roll
since you have the
back.
initiative.
It just says no, no numbers.
No numbers at empty. Wonderful. Well then, 1 second. I'm going to do something really quickly, because between that and fucking my macro bar, I am going to make. I can figure out where to do it. Never mind. You know what? Screw this. That's a problem for future me. Sweet. I'll then. And she's left the lion with the fucking dragon. Not the dragon. the druid. Different type of D there. She will fly up about 30 feet, and yeah, first attack. No. Thank you. Thank you dearly, last Eldritch Blast. Oh, God, that's... Tegan?
Yes?
Buddy? That may have punctured 2 holes in one of the sails.
All right.
Does she have a bonus action? I don't think she has a bonus action cantrip, but she does have a bonus action. I can actually interact with Roll20. Roll20 says no. Yeah, she can, but she's not going to do that. She's not confident in her ability to do that. She does that, like, fucking thing of trying to psych herself up for, anyone who's been with her an extended period of time remembers, oh yeah, she's a fucking bard. And that's her turn.
All right, let's see. It is... Okay, so it's 20 feet along the ground. So, what would the hypotenuse, or what would the height be on that? Well,
30 feet up. Oh. Yeah. The height is 20 feet squared by 30 feet squared.
Well, it's 30 feet squared minus 20. Minus 20 feet squared. Square root of 500. 22 feet below. Well, above the ship. So you use the dash action to get on your level.
Oh, lovely.
since you can't fly more than 30 feet, apparently.
I mean, neither can live, but live can play dirty. So, wait, that's his turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Because it's bonus action to do it. Yeah, he dashed. Me. Oh no, I did promise not to do anything on you, but she teleports another 30 feet. 1 second. No, I don't want to right click. I want to left click. Yes, she teleports another 30 feet this way. But you're gonna have to try a bit better than that there, buddy. He says, throwing him a kiss as that hits, I presume.
Yes.
Cool. Well then, 1 second. Oh, what a great use of a bardic inspiration there. 15 points of force damage. As she will fly. Yeah, about Silvar. Hey there, buddy. How are you? She says, jump scary Silvar.
Now, you flying above him or around him?
Like, straight past him. So, like, he probably almost gets knocked over by the sheer wind force of the wingspan.
Okay, let's see. Well, first of all, no, it's no, not okay. Fine. It's 9 points of damage as he stops willing himself to fly, though not ending the Radiant Soul. And movement to get over here. And, well, yeah. Bonus action to fly. Well, actually, no, not bonus action to fly. Action to dash.
See, now, here's the deal. I only gotta let you go out for 1 minute.
It's only been 12 seconds.
My point stands there, sweetheart. That is his turn, yes?
Yes.
Cool. Well, let's see. Her options are ranged, and he is within 5 feet. So, even if she wasn't playing dirty, she does not have much of a choice. She is playing dirty. She's a bitch. As she poops back around to where she was. And movement will fly the solid 30 feet into the air. Before her. Neat. Nice. It was 22 hit, though.
It does.
Cool.
So
And that's
22.
first damage. As that's her turn.
Alright, let's see. You are, well, first off, 30 feet away, horizontally, 30 feet away vertically. That's too much math for me to do in my head. Anyways, going to dash again to keep flying after you.
Neat. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. As she once again sort of tauntingly goes, so close, so close. As she moves another 30 feet diagonally up. Poofs, actually. Yeah. And goes, hey, Snowball, you might want to duck. As one whizzes over your head, and then two almost hit you, Sturbon.
He'll just glare at you, I guess.
Hey, I gave you fair warning, she says.
Okay, so 14 plus
1 second.
7.
She still has movement. Yay! Oh, lovely. She flies this way.
Alright. Again, drops to the ground. And you know what? Dashes over this way.
Right. Stuck on the ground still.
Are you up in the air?
Yeah, she is. Oh dear God, is she?
Well, then that was only 5 feet, so 30 feet up. Why no? 25 feet up.
Ah, wonderful. Wonderful. She will yeah, she will do a funny the ha-ha, if you will. I thought, I mean, oh dear God, what else will she actually do? Crazy questions, I know.
12.
Damn.
Only 12.
Anyways, don't have to worry about an attack of opportunity. So yeah, out there. Come on. Fly there, and then bonus action. Oh geez, I wonder what she's going to do. Oh no.
Mark off the spell slot, but
I
don't
am.
move. But don't move, because for some reason, you don't Misty Step.
Who said that's what I was about to do?
Considering it's the only other spell that you've been doing.
Crazy thing, right? Yeah, about that. She's not.
Well, then why is she doing?
Crazy thing, right? She has a spear. She also has that. As she holds out the spear in front of her and breathes acid into it and goes, "All right, don't worry. There's only so much I can do."
Well,
she did fly like 30 feet diagonally, so that's 35 feet away from him.
well,
As that's her turn.
well, you say that, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to catch up this time. And well, someone isn't particularly happy.
No, he's not, as he misses twice.
Reckless.
Cool, about that. He only hits once. Actually, does he hit at all? Let's take a quick gander at her spell list. Yes, he hits once. At least he's not Audrey. Or she's not Audrey, I should say.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, I just remembered another thing that you should also take as soon as it loads back in. 12 additional radiant.
Neat. I believe that is actually not a full 12? I might be wrong, though. I think I get something out of that, though.
I think you have resistance to...
I do have resistance to it, so it's actually 6. Cool.
And,
Oh.
let's, yeah, see hair growing over his skin as if he's, it's growing abnormally fast.
He's raging, isn't he?
You can roll an insight.
I would know what type of barbarian he is, I would imagine.
You would.
He's a beast barbarian, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then he's definitely raging. Liv is no fool. Great, I pissed you off. That's his turn. Cool. Neat. That is a great sword. That is a great sword. Oh dear God, is that a great sword?
Yes. Yes, it is a great sword.
Oh boy. That might be a surprise tool. That helps me soon. Yeah, he's angry. Big Genki. Unfortunately for him, that means he can't cast spells, so hey. Furthermore, we're currently off the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, he just broke the agreement, didn't he? Neat.
Again, you can roll insight.
That's what she's going with. Well, don't murder my employee, Mikhail, but suppose we're two health barring this then. Agreed?
I don't think he's doing that intentionally. Also,
Yeah,
are we forgetting the fact that he is not just a beast barbarian, but he's also a lich? Or no, not lich, lycanthrope?
So what I'm hearing is we should get Silver out. Neat. Okay, we're she's saying this telepathic, like, in her head. Okay, so if that's the case, we accidentally, by we I mean I, and technically that's normally how I fight, we pissed him off. So if I do go down, you're going to have to take over. Because we are going to need to subdue him.
Agreed.
Fine. Now then, he does still have that greatsword. It's a metal greatsword.
Yes.
So he needs to make the saving throw.
Let's see. Constitution.
Which obviously he's good at con, but the point stands.
Okay then.
Well, damn. He drops his fucking sword after taking 26 points of fire damage.
Yeah.
Neat.
Okay. Thanks. Okay.
Now with that, I don't think she does. But let me check. She does this. It might. 1 second. Yes, it is. Poggers. Fucking fallen angel motifs here with her acid spear as she holds her hand out and immediately heals all of that radiant damage and then some. That's her turn.
All right. Okay. So let me just add a thing real quick. Yes. No. It needs to do that much damage, if you would. Alright. So, he, well, technically unarmed,
Misses. hits.
So you take 6 piercing damage and 12 radiant. And
Oh no, I take 12 damage total.
And he heals 4.
Oh dear. Hey, no morbid curiosity, Mick. How many draconic lycanthropes do you know?
None.
Cool. We're already a freak in nature. We might need to get this checked out.
Well, a good thing we're going to a gothic horror place.
Is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing. You're already the Mr. Hyde to my Dr. Jekyll. Who the fuck am I kidding? You're the Dr. Jekyll here.
Well, we might want to do something about the ASMR biting into our arm.
Yeah.
No.
Cool. This has been... Let's see here. How many rounds? 6?
I lost count.
Let's see. Well, I'm going...
Over half of his radiant soul gone. I know that.
Yeah. But... Let's see. It is... I've used 4, and then there's 2 turns I didn't. So it is 6. Which means it is still up.
For 4 more turns.
Yes, but one second. But I think, fortunately, Liv can last 4 more turns. Never mind Mikhail. So, seeing as he's currently biting into us, he just sort of looks at him and goes, Alright, you want to play it that way? Fine, we can play it that way. No, yes, speaking of which, reaction. He needs to, make that dexterity save.
Okay. It's not either, so...
Okay, it's still 6 points of fire damage. Being said... He will use... What are the funnier things about her product subclass? He uses that. Neat. It's great. Not for him. So, he needs to make a Constitution saving throw and subtract 6 from that.
Okay, normal.
Neat. So that doesn't include the -6, so he does fail. Poggers. Fortunately, not a magical plant. Hey, can you guess why I took the fucking spell known as Blight? Why would she ever take the spell known as Blight? It's not like she has to regularly fight trees or anything. Point being, as he immediately takes 40 points of necrotic damage. As she casts a 4th level spell in his face. And does she really want to? No, she doesn't. She's already fairly high up. As soon as that runs out, she doesn't want to accidentally kill him. So, that's her turn.
Yeah, good luck trying to do that.
I think that's a reasonable... I do believe that is a very reasonable concern to have, though.
Alright, so... his form takes more the shape of a bear.
Oh, that's a miss.
Alright. Roll acrobatics or athletics. Because he is grappling you, or attempting to grapple you.
Oh, no, he's grappling me. And unfortunately for him, I'm a bomb.
Yeah, and what he's going to do is he's going to move you below him, and then he's going to stop flying. So, how high up were you, the two of you?
Oh no.
90 feet? Here's the problem with that. He immediately stopped grappling me, so I can't actually move out of the way of this. If he's trying, the shove action is an action. And he's not trying to shove me.
He's not trying to shove you, he's holding on to you while you're both falling. He's using you as a cushion.
Ah, lovely. Ow. Not really, actually. This has a shockingly high health pool.
Now, I do believe that means that you take half of that damage, he takes the other half. If I'm remembering correctly.
That's how you want to roll it. That's how you want to roll it. I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
That's how I'm going to roll it. But, you now have a humanoid bear right up on top of you, and that was not a nice fall.
Hey, Mikhail, buddy.
What?
If there's any time that you're going to let me use your fucking breath weapon in this form, now would be it.
You can try. Not like I'm going to stop you. It's that form.
Let's work. Well, let's work together at least. Sound good?
Roll with
Charisma, yeah.
Yeah, charisma.
Okay.
Well, you spit in his face, but you don't think that's acid.
Seriously, Mikhail, come on. Dragonborn can do it.
We're not Dragonborn.
My Plain Baron stands. Mortals can pull it off. Actually, what if I just turn my head into yours?
That's going to be more time that he has to wail on us.
You raise an excellent point. Why didn't I take Repelling Blast? Why the hell didn't I take Repelling Blast? She says, muttering to herself. And being spitting in the eyes of the monster does at least give me an adequate excuse to use cutting words again. So, alright, less cool, but cool nonetheless. She not? I sworn she does. No, I guess not. I know it's her sister who had it, not her. Wrong bard. Point there being, technically there's nothing saying I can't use this on him, so this is going to look really funny.
Is that your turn?
No, it's not. As I stated, this is going to look really funny. He needs to make a wisdom saving throw and subtract 2.
Alright. Oh. I didn't even notice that bit. Not like it matters. Not in this instance.
Great! He collapses to the ground in a fit of laughter. I somehow managed to. I told a very funny joke, relate a very funny meme, and caused a lycanthrope to burst into laughter.
So, for those of you that are watching, there's this really unsettling humanoid bear that is just collapsed right on top of Miss Olivia. You're technically not grappled at the moment, but you are still both prone.
Yeah. She'll spend half of her movement to stand up next to him and go, "Great. We have a minute. He'll stop raging if he doesn't attack us. We need to wait a turn," she says, flitting, stretching her wings back out and taking off another 15 feet. And that's her turn.
Alright, so instead of, well, while Elrahill is incapacitated, Ramina step out of the ring of people and he has to do that. Nope. So Ramina steps in between people into the center of the arena, more or less. We'll say a few words in Infernal before a spear of, or a lance of psychic energy strikes the werebear. And the thing collapses.
Well, I mean, more so falls unconscious than collapses. He's already on the deck. Liv's just holding her spear out at the ready. Sort of in the whole, when you're sparring and you do a victory pose, but more so a case of, I will stab you if you get up. Stop that.
Walk over, look up at you, and he's out cold.
So what I'm hearing is I could have dealt with that.
Very much so. He had 3 hit points left.
Great. I'm in an excruciating amount of pain, but that's nothing new. Does anyone here have greater restoration?
Excellent question.
Hey, Silva, is Chomper still depressed?
I mean, yes, but you can try and ask her.
Okay. I think I can convince her at least this time. She says as the acid sort of explodes out in a poof of magical energy and goes, anyways, Dehun, I can do that to your sword now.
What? I wasn't paying. What?
Did you not see me breathe acid all over the spear?
I've been focusing on no. No, I didn't.
I can also light it on more fire.
Oh, yes, please do that. More fire.
I'm not going to, given someone in this on deck right about now. She says, flying over to Chomper, and sort of like a cat, pick her up, go, hey, sweetie, I know you're currently having an existential crisis, but I just got bit by a therianthrope. I need you to cast Greater Restoration on me.
You think that will work?
I think it's going to be better than nothing. Well, unless that or remove curse. Probably both. Can you do both? I don't want to have to give an awkward email to my employer. Because she can fix it, but she's not going to be happy about it.
So that is 5th level. Alright. Do you have a diamond that's worth at least 100 GP?
Yeah, especially after the whole, Abelas board situation, seeing as she has that, I would imagine she would have gotten gems at least useful for Revivify and therefore for Greater Restoration.
I see, so it was the aboleth that made you realize your own mortality.
No, it was her older sister dying.
Alright, where is remove curse? Oh, there it is. Alright, so that is a 5th level and a 3rd level.
She kisses Chomper on between her eyes, the bridge of her nose, and goes, "Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Though also we should probably teach you how not to get charmed. I did hear about the tree situation."
Oh.
Do you want to talk about it, darling?
Maybe.
Okay, come on. She'll hold out she'll put Chomper back down and hold out her not currently bitten arm. Which fortunately no longer has the fox on it.
No, that's on your
Come on.
shoulders.
Did he not jump off?
Well, she got back on once the fight was done.
Okay. You're gonna Himiko, be nice.
What?
For once.
What? She did a good thing.
Yeah, I know how you are. That's why I like you so much. You're like B. She says, taking Chomper back over. So, hey, Sturbon. Thanks for holding on to my cat.
It's fine.
You still have, I don't know, Wait, no. Hey, Daehoon.
What?
Do you still have your chains from when you were in a, all demony?
Do you still have your baby clothes?
I mean, technically, yes.
Okay, well that's creepy. No. The answer is no.
Honestly, I figured you would have kept those manacles regardless.
No, I got different ones. The old ones were rusted.
Cool. Do you mind if I borrow those the next full moon, maybe?
Okay.
Cool. Unless you want me to wake you up in the middle of the night and maul you to death.
I'll just do the chains. Will that even work?
It's an excellent question.
Okay.
Let's just hope that is the case, because draconic werebear.
Okay. All right. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
Yep.
Yes.
Have a good week.
Have a good evening. Bye.
All right.
Oof.
Okay, so what's all this? Why do you have Chomper?
Umper was being nice to me because I got bit by a lycanthrope.
Yeah,
Got therianthrope.
that's
Hey, you're the de facto expert on dragons. Well, except for the dragon, but the dragon doesn't actually know anything about this. Have you ever heard of lycanthropic dragons?
no.
Because I sure
Well-
haven't.
Well, I've heard of a definitely a fictional account of a. It was a part of a game called Adventure Quest, where one of the non-humanoid factions you could join, like vampire or werewolf, except it was Dracopire.
Cool. Badly, do you want to deal with a crystalline black dragon werebear?
I don't. For anything like that, no.
Yeah, so about that. That's why I have Thumper. To try and avoid that.
Okay, well,
Because,
I thought she
Look-
cast 2 spells on you when you were over there.
she did. And hopefully they worked. If not. No, you wouldn't know where a church of saloon would be, would you?
Me? No.
Really? You seem like the type of person to know these types of things. Oh, hold up. Hey, Joy,
Yes.
do any of you know where a church of saloon might be on this, planet?
Definitely not where we're going. I'll get back to you on that. Can you guys hear me? I take it that's a no?
I said yes.
Oh.
Can you not hear me?
I can hear
I
you.
gotta
You're just being... Everyone was being quiet, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, my mistake.
Now, Lunar's saying anything, I can't hear her.
I can't hear either.
Ah, my mic was muted.
Um, yeah, she doesn't know, but she'll get back to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, then, that takes care of that. We are going to still commit crimes, though, so good job, gang.
I feel like there was another reason why you brought Chomper here over here.
Why do you think I would have Chomper over here with me?
I don't know. Maybe she said she wanted to finally talk about what happened that night.
Wow, very astute observation there.
Well, it's the only thing I've been bugging her about for the past few days.
Yeah, maybe, right? And hear me out here. Given who was at the scene, maybe she doesn't want to talk about it with you or Sturbon.
Do you and Sylvar share any languages
just
besides common?
With Liv in particular? No.
Too bad there isn't a charlatans can't.
Like, I mean, I suppose, actual English. But the only two languages, like, languages Liv knows is common and infernal.
Alright then. Silver will take out a piece of paper, write something on it, and then stick it in your pocket. Before walking off to go see what's going on with the crowd of people around the werebear.
So, yeah, Chomper, do you actually want to talk about it? She says, looking over at Sturbon.
Probably should. Oh.
Okay. Well, then she'll sit down, allow Chomper to rest and go, mentally to Mikhail go, so, hey, just given who's right next to us, even if he necessarily doesn't care, she has telepathy. The only way I can do it is through you, so you're gonna have to be our fucking scribe. Sound cool?
Well, here's an idea. If she truly doesn't want to talk about it in front of the people that were there that night, perhaps we should go into the cabin and she likes Fleur. Perhaps it'll be easier to talk with her present.
I would be inclined to agree. My legs feel like jelly.
Well, then we can rest on the bed.
So does my spine. And you know what? Fuck it. You're the one in control of the wings. You wanna go to the cabin? She spreads her wings out, almost certainly hitting Sturbon in the stomach. You do it.
That's what you're telling Mikhail to do.
He's under the implication that we should probably go to our cabin. Counterpoint, I don't want to walk.
Fleur rolled her eyes and then began dragging you. She, for some surprising reason, she has more strength now. What's your passive perception?
Great question. 14.
Okay, she is wearing a new belt.
Yeah, that would make sense.
It's a belt that you have noticed that her grandfather wears. Now that you think about it, he's not wearing that belt anymore.
I don't know if either of them need that belt, but she sure has it now. So, anyways, Chomper, what's up? Yeah, no, I got told about the fucking tree situation. But, I mean, don't beat yourself up over it. You saw what happened to Daehun and Silvar.
I didn't. I was too busy trying to get out of an eagle's claws.
Okay, well, from what I understand, according to Silvar, the tree whooped their ass. Though the way he worded it made it more sound like it whooped Daehun's ass, and then he was just incidentally there, which means he almost certainly also got whooped.
Well, so you know how I'm a peace cleric, but we have no idea where my powers come from?
Yeah, sure.
I think I might get my cleric abilities from that tree.
Horrifying.
That's terrible.
That's what the older version of myself told me. We were resting in the mountains at base camp when a dragon attacked the camp and then carried me off. Turns out it's the older version of me. Said that I was a cleric of the hungering one. Then when we were actually in front of that tree, I just couldn't help but do its bidding.
Surprised peace is one of its domains, but just because that's correct doesn't mean that you have to sit down and accept it.
I don't think peace is actually one of its domains. I think it may just be I might be a mockery of you. I think about it.
Yeah, I do serve a war goddess.
Well, no.
Well, I mean, the dragon bit too. You turn into a human.
Yes, that's what I was talking about.
That still wouldn't explain the peace.
Like I said, I think it might just be because I was chosen to be a mockery of you.
I mean, up until rather recently, did not serve a war goddess, so can't quite say I understand the whole mockery bit of making you a peace cleric. What I'm trying to say is I quite literally have a spell called Vicious Mockery. That shit's myth-toast at best. Being said, that does not mean you necessarily have to, accept your fucking lot in life.
Well,
Look at me. I did the dumbass thing of betraying an archdevil. Fleur did the dumbass thing of marrying me, and I love you for it, sweetheart. Starbone went AWOL, and then was implicit in killing his commander-in-chief. And, well, we all know Dahan. So, don't fucking beat yourself up over it. As a matter of fact, you're really going to be a mockery of me. Take a page out of my fucking book. Betray the hungering one.
what if I can't?
You always can. It's explaining to Fleur there's always a choice.
But when we were in front of that tree, I just couldn't help myself.
Yeah,
I was
perhaps.
compelled.
And
What if it happens again?
well, then, given the sounds of it, Starbone's going to turn into an eagle and body slam you. But that aside, that's on you. You have to decide not to follow that tree. Or those trees, plural. Actually, she sort of laughs. For Fleur, it's very notably kind of when she's just scheming something, which is not a good laugh. Actually, you want to be a real mockery of me?
No?
Oh,
If we're going to be honest, no, I don't.
he's just sort of like leans in and goes, well, I appreciate that. But there is one thing we can do to teach that stupid Eldritch being the lesson on how to actually get under my skin. To which she'll pull out the holy symbol of the twin divines, goes, and whispers into it, hey, peace, we need to fucking talk. I have a guest.
Okay, two things. One, roll religion. Two, roll persuasion.
Oh, with the orator cat, of course. Persuasion.
Okay. Your vision fills with light, and all 5 of you appear in that plane.
Hey, peace.
What do you want, Miss Olivia? And what is that thing doing here?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you to get off your fucking high horse. Take her as your cleric.
She just told you she was a cleric of the enemy.
Precisely. But she doesn't want to be.
I find that hard to believe.
Do you think she would have healed me had she actually wished to?
Look, Miss Livy, you're a charlatan. You work in espionage.
Of course, I'm keenly aware of how to lie, and cheat, and steal. If there's anyone to be suspicious of, it's Silvar, not her. You know that damn well.
Well, she could be playing the part really well.
Oh boy. Yes. And had she truly wished to betray us, I have no doubt in my mind that the actual eagle, right, small things, would have gutted her. Point there in being is that you take her as your cleric. Think of it as a two-pronged approach. One, you can keep tabs on her. Two, she will no longer be serving it. Actually, there's another third thing there. You take her, you gain a follower in our world. Therefore, more power.
And not just any follower as from the old days, a modern? Is that the right word, Liv?
Yeah.
Modern follower.
Look, I play the part of fool. I play the part of fool well. But I'm not that much of an idiot to deny the fact that you're in a bit of a tight spot. The only one of us that might willingly work with you is... What did you refer to Dehun as? The betrayer? The apostate? The one who would rather break free from the cycle?
The Forsaken one.
Yes, get off your fucking high horse. You need agents in our world. She needs you.
Roll persuasion with advantage. Because Fleur may not be doing much, but she's trying to help you. Not to mention your familiars are there.
Yeah.
She'll
Not quite
lean,
the natural funny, but still.
she'll lean down towards Chomper. Say, if you truly want to be my cleric, then you're going to need to do a few things. If you betray this trust, I will take this the authority, at least from me, away. I suppose then you're at the mercy of whoever you're around. Now, is that all?
I'm not in the business of threatening you, but you know how I take betrayal. That being said, she holds up her arm. Did the, as you called her, enemy actually deal with the whole, Therianthrope curse bullshit? Because, well, while I'm here, a goddess in the flesh is worth 2 in hell. So, unless you want one of your chosen to turn into a werebear.
He isn't fully lycanthropic. He cannot pass the curse on.
Okay.
At least, not in the traditional way.
You have to understand the concern, though, right?
Yes.
Cool.
And he is working on a way to cure himself of it. Who
Cool.
knows? It might be of your benefit to help him.
I mean, empirically, yes, he's one of our employees. And by proxy, I suppose one of your agents. So,
And to that extent, that is all I care. Unless you can convince him to be one of my followers.
I mean, you're keenly aware that if I'm going to proselytize for either of you, it's going to be war, correct?
You really shouldn't.
I mean, my employer's, one of her domains is literally your brother's name.
You're just calling us by our domains, but those are not our names. And our names are incredibly private.
Oh, I mean, true names, yes, obviously. Well, fine then. That's all. That's all. Sure, I'm glad you can swallow your pride for just a moment. She says, actively trying to cut off the communication with that.
You're probably saying that as the connection was ending.
And
You find yourselves back on the ship. Chomper now has her own holy symbol around her neck.
wow. I figured we'd have had to stop through the gift shop for that. But don't look at me like that, Shara.
Wow.
Oh, you know damn well you know damn well they have a gift shop.
Wow.
Yeah, well, here, she'll pull out, she'll shake his food bowl. You still have food, it just wasn't in the middle. There.
Squints at you hard.
Anyways, Stomper, is that agreeable?
Yes.
Wonderful. Again, don't beat yourself too hard over that, but like also, you do also need to, and this is a bit of tough love, take some fucking action into your own hands. Oh, but again, not in the business of like threatening you. You are like weirdly kind of a friend. The Ganassi aside. Do understand that if I see Veether again, I'm going to stab him in the kidneys. Don't expect me to do anything less to you should you betray peace.
Even though you don't like her?
Yeah, but by betraying her, you betray us. As unfortunate as that might be. Now, as for the other bit of that, can't believe I'm saying this, we probably need a healer. She picks up Chomper, hands her to Fleur. You're gonna go see your patron, right?
Well, right now, no.
No, but presumably that's part of your business.
Look. Okay. She's holding up Chomper. We need you to get you some exercise. And she's turning to you need to rest.
Yeah, no, She, by the way, has not gotten up. She definitely wasn't going to stand for peace. That's beside the point. No, I'm planning on resting. Don't worry about that. But my point there being is that take her with you. if anyone knows how to stop charms and compulsion, it would be an archfey. No, I mean, the alternative is a devil, but not even I'm about to suggest we bring Chomper to the Nine Hells.
No. I wouldn't let you do that in the first place, either. Nah.
I honestly, I'm not too inclined to take her to the Feywild, but Ron's at least somewhat of a cool dude, even if he's still ultimately an archfey and therefore kind of an asshole. He's a cool asshole, like Sovar.
Too bad he wasn't here to hear you say that.
You know, at this rate, I say it under the assumption he's listening regardless.
Yeah. Now, I want you to actually sleep for once. I know you don't need it, but you should every once in a while.
You sure can put me in bed and make me try.
Liv, you don't want to make me angry now, do you?
I mean, she sort of slyly smiles and leans forward. You certainly can try and wear me out. Being said, if you're not going to put me in bed, I'm just going to collapse here. She says, lying head underneath the chair.
She's got a belt of giant strength now. She's going to move you into the bed. And actually, she'll do the kind leveling wife thing and tuck you in. But as for the others, her familiar's been on her shoulders this entire time. She'll leave, and as she's leaving, she'll leave the door open for Shara if he wants to follow. But,
Shara's probably busy eating, but that's important. Shara would do that cat thing and meow at the door.
But, this is nothing more of note happens for the, remainder of the week, or remainder of the 7 days. Elrahil does regain consciousness, though he locks himself in a room, and people, or the various crew members, avoid him for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Liv notably doesn't lose consciousness once, but won't leave the bed. Just out of her own safety.
If you go by the room where Elrahil is, you're pretty sure you hear the sound of someone mixing things. Maybe potions, maybe alchemical supplies. You're not exactly sure. And unless you want to break the door down, you're not getting in.
Okay, so here's something funny. It has a keyhole. One that she can look through. She can just misty step inside.
Okay, I was saying that as semantic.
She's not going to right now. She's more so looking into, actual churches of Saloon. Now not for her own reason, but for his.
On the 8th day, get up in the morning. Tail said, if you want a good aerial view of Froth, better head to the bow now. And as you stand on the bow, you can see off in the distance for Starabon, no, technically this would be everyone, but especially for Starabon, it's the largest city you have ever seen.
I feel like the need to remind you that Liv's been to New York. So,
Yeah, shut up.
Never mind Silvar or the Geriatric Brigade.
Well, for those of you that have stayed on this world, it is the largest city that you've ever seen. The ship will land in the water and begin making its way into port, where we will have to find out what happens next time, or next week.